Peer assessments. Throughout this presentation, I will be talking about peer assessments and when it can be used, what it is, how it can be used, the different forms of them, the benefits and the challenges, and the possible outcome. What is peer assessment? Peer assessment is a process through which students and instructors share in the evaluation of student work. Usually it's student on student working with one another, giving feedback about an assignment with the help of an instructor. Where can peer assessment be used? It can be used anywhere, any type of work environment, but for now I'm going to stick with the classroom. When can peer assessment be used? As long as it's administered properly, I believe it can be used at any time for any subject: math, science, social studies, English, what have you. But from my experience, it's been mostly used for a writing project or some type of group project. Peer assessment is used in different forms. For example, one-on-one, where two students are evaluating each other's work and are able to give immediate feedback, which I believe can make the process smoother, quicker, and more efficient. Another way peer assessment can be used is during a group project, where there are multiple students giving each other feedback, which might take a little bit longer than a one-on-one, but students are able to get more information from different point of views, which could possibly help them more with the assignment at task. When used properly, I believe there are many benefits you can get from using peer assessment. A couple of them are immediate feedback, which is always nice. It improves student learning, which I think all assessments do. It actively involves all students in tasks that they can perform. It helps accelerate students' achievement and motivates students to do better by working with one another. And it is found to be an enjoyable activity by both teachers and students, which you can never go wrong there. It also helps the kids develop social skills, and it also you could get classroom participation out of it. For the kids that don't like to participate or don't like to raise their hand, they're actually now they have to function with the classroom and talk to one another, which I see very beneficial. While using peer assessments, there are also many challenges that could get in the way when using it. Some things that can go wrong: you could get negative feedback, like instead of telling someone how to correct a problem, you just tell them it's wrong. Obviously, they probably know it's wrong, but they need more information on how to fix the problem. You can also give misguided information, which can lead the student into the wrong direction in doing the assignment. With misguided information, obviously learning will not improve. Students don't always have the best vocabulary, so poor choices of words. Instead of saying you could fix this, or this is incorrect because so and so, they might just say, oh, that statement was dumb, and could start an argument, which just by using poor choices of words. At times, there are many friends that are within a classroom, so keeping the students on task and not having them talk about everything else besides the task at hand Like girls might talk about what they're gonna do later on tonight, or the boys might talk about some type of event that's going on, like basketball or the playoffs or something. You also have to, as a teacher, you also have to make sure that students are there to help one another, not to put one another down. So by doing this, by students putting one another down, it can lower their confidence and might never want to do a peer assessment again. I believe when peer assessment is used properly, that it could be very beneficial and the outcome can be positive for both the students and the teachers. The teacher, by seeing that students are able to work with one another positively and help one another out, and by the students being able to help out their own grade or someone else with their grade or how to complete a task.